I know I'm fat. I know you know I know I'm fat. So why are we talking about it?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Welcome back to my channel, guys. Welcome back. And before we even start this video, is that little bell turned on right now? Or right there? Right there? Somewhere down there? But anyways, you can see from the title of this video what we're going to be talking about today, and something that's really been irking my nerves lately. And I don't know if it's maybe just me realizing or me just realizing a bunch of stuff lately, but I'm kind of getting tired of men specifically. Oh man, it's kind of like this whole BBW thing. It's cute. Big beautiful women. Yes, I love my BBWs. I love my plus size women. I love all women. What I'm saying is guys are like, they're using it, especially on TikTok. Let me use it for an example. There's multiple pages that are being created. They're like BBW lovers.
No disrespect, but I love me a big girl. When she be sucking me up, man, my toes, girl, she got a whole lot of good.
Big girls do not get enough hype. Man, big girls cuddle, clean, cook. I'm not gonna say the other thing, but
you know he love big bitches. Somebody said something about big girls. Disrespect big bitches again. Do it again.
And I guess there's nothing wrong with change for the better, but I'ma be this way forever.
It takes a special person to be with a big girl. Now listen, hear me out. It also takes a special dude to be with a big girl. You need special parts to be with a big girl. If you don't have special parts, obviously you're not gonna like big girls.
It's starting to become a little bit weird to me. And I don't know if it's just me or if some of y'all can understand what I'm saying, but to me personally, it's becoming a little bit weird. I never seen ever a man have social media or TikTok or Instagram, anything saying, I love skinny women. Never. Never have I seen that. You know why? Because it would be weird. Because even though liking plus size women, liking big girls is a preference of yours, 100% great. Love it. I love you, boo. We love the support. We love the love. And that's great. But it gets a little bit weird. You know what I'm saying? The same way how I feel personally about comments under plus size women's pages, pictures, when they were like, oh, I love the confidence, or oh, you're so brave, or I'm so proud of you for doing what? For being us, for being women, for feeling beautiful. What is it about you guys that feel the need to talk about it so much? The reason why we talk about being plus size, especially plus size women, the reason we talk about it is because we had to fight for certain stuff. And that's the only reason why we go hard for it. You know what I'm saying? Because we had to go hard for ourselves. And that was where everybody seemed to be looking down on us about, is because we were plus size. So not only were we just fighting for ourselves just because just being women in the world is already kind of difficult, but being plus size was making it just a little bit harder. So us having to fight for plus size clothing, just having to be plus size and do normal shit. That's why we fought so hard for ourselves, and that's why we used to scream plus size and proud so much. I feel like now it's just opened this thing for everybody to be like, well, now we're all screaming plus size, and it's getting a little bit weird. What I'm saying is that being plus size is not a personality trait. It's not a personality trait. It's almost getting to the point where it's like, I'm looking for somebody that's loyal, that's smart, and that's fat. It's not the same. It is not the same. I have, and we plus size women have so much more to offer than that. Any woman has so much more to offer than what her body looks like. It doesn't matter what she looks like. I think people are focusing so much on looks that, again, it's becoming more like a personality trait. And it's funny because I watched this one show. I forgot what it's called, but basically it was matchmakers. So it was like a priest or something, a sex therapist, and I think like a marriage counselor. They all came together and they were like relationship experts, they would have people take all these surveys and they would find the perfect match for them, depending on kind of what they were looking for, what they think would fit best with their personalities and all this stuff. So this is basically your perfect match being picked for you. Basically the perfect person that you can possibly think about in your head, that's going to match perfectly into your life. And sometimes when they matched, there was not what they were expecting. Whether it was about the race that they were, what they looked like, body type, whatever. Sometimes it didn't look like what you imagined. And that's what I'm saying about people focusing too much on looks, is that you'll see somebody that maybe look perfect for when you're looking at them. So visually they look perfect, but they're nothing for what you need and what you're even looking for. So people focusing so much on these looks, it's kind of getting out of hands. And again, it's making it a little bit weird. I have people always try, people in DMs, people who try to talk to me, where they always be like, oh, I love plus size women. Okay. And I mean, your point, again, I know I'm fat. You know I'm fat. I know you know I'm fat. So why are we talking about it? Do you go to skinny women and do you tell them, oh, I love skinny women? I'm almost 80% positive that you don't do that, because sometimes y'all are questionable, but we're not doing that. So you don't need to help me feel better about myself, or I don't need to know that you like me, because I like me. So whether you like me or not, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to like me for who I am personality wise, because I may lose weight one day. So you liking plus size women, or you telling me that you like plus size women, doesn't really do anything for me. What if I'm trying to lose weight? So I don't really care if you like plus size women or not. Do you like me? Like I said, we've always been fighting for ourselves to get certain opportunities that we weren't ever kind of able to get in the past. Us doing that, it kind of empowered other people, and that's great. But people kind of started hopping on the trend, certain men in particular. And now you'll literally see people on TikTok fighting over who's an actual BBW lover and who's not.
I wanted to come on here because I'm seeing some weird drama going on between the plus size lover, blase blase. I'm not here to say, oh, you're a fake BBW lover. I'm not here to say you're a real one. I really don't care. But it's kind of like, why are we even talking about it? We're just women. We're all just women. That's it. Maybe you like a bigger girls and that's your type, but why do we have to make this whole big thing about it? Some guy was trying to talk to me and he was like, oh, I like BBWs. Okay. Honestly, I don't even know why they bring it up. It's I have so much more to offer than what my body looks like. And this goes out to all women in general, whether you're plus size, you're slim, you got a fat booty. It doesn't matter what your body type is. You're more than your body. Stop letting these men sexualize you!
First of all, I've seen some ridiculous internet drama, but that has to be it has to take the cake, because it makes no sense. Because if you're empowering women, that's perfectly fine. If you're empowering your own race, your own culture, that's perfectly fine. If you're empowering the LGBT community or any community, that's perfectly fine. Uplifting and being an advocate for certain communities and certain people, that is amazing. I do that. I'm an advocate for women. This is a woman community. But when we start doing things because it's a trend, it kind of just seems more like a fetish thing to me. I'm not gonna lie, because when I see pages about weird things, like when guys love feet, or more sexualizing things. So again, when people have foot fetishes or hand fetishes or all these different fetishes, and it kind of just seems like you're sexualizing us. And again, I could maybe be the only person that feels this way, and that's perfectly fine. It'll be my own unpopular opinion, but I don't like it. I don't think they know some of the harm that they're doing with these pages as well, because sometimes I'll see some of their skits or some of their jokes. They'll start pointing out certain things where it actually becomes very negative. So they're talking about loving plus size women. They'll be like, oh, I love fat bitches, or I love big bitches, or they have great sex, or oh, they're so fluffy, they're so comfortable to lay on, or they cook for you. Like, these are all things that are going to benefit them. And they're not talking about any of the good qualities that a person actually has. Because like I said, being fat is not a personality trait. It's not. So it's not that these are just certain things that only come with being plus size or being fat or being whatever you want to call it. It's not like these are just things that we're gonna do for you. You know what I'm saying? These are just things that women may do for you, men may do for you. So it gets really weird, and I'm more worried about our plus size youth. You know what I'm saying? You have young girls that, though it is a better time to grow up being plus size, it was a little bit difficult for me because we didn't have any kind of representation. So we do have a lot more positive things out there so that they can kind of be influenced from. But you also have pages like this that are becoming very trendful, and that's what they're gonna grow up with. They're gonna grow up thinking, so since they're plus size, or since they're chubby, or since they're whatever, a little bit bigger, they have to do certain things, and this is what makes them favorable. This is what makes them attractive. This is what makes people want them. And it's really not. Your size has nothing to do with any of this. A person is a person, no matter what they look like or what size they are. So I want to know, am I the only one that's getting tired of this kind of BBW trend? Like, I'm just getting kind of irritated with the whole BBW thing and the whole BBW lover thing, just in general. I don't really like it. So if you guys feel the same, definitely comment down below. But of course, if you like this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, share, turn on your post notifications, maybe share, because you don't know who needs to hear this, and you don't even know maybe how you feel about it until you really actually start talking about it and thinking about it. Because again, I just was having all these guys talk to me, and I was just like, wait, what? So it honestly just recently started opening my eyes. So anyways, if you guys feel the same, you know how to reach me. Like I said, you comment if you ever need to talk about anything that you're going through personally. My Instagram is always open. I love talking to you guys. But you know, I will see you in the next video, and I love you so much.